This map shows Asheville, North Carolina before Hurricane Helene hit in September. This is after. Trump said he would get North Carolina the money it needed to rebuild after Hurricane Helene.
We're going to get you the resources you need and the support that you deserve.
But when we reported from the ground, we found that big parts of North Carolina are still waiting for some of the money they've been promised by FEMA. For example, we talked to the president at Warren Wilson College. It's a small school outside of Asheville that trains future farmers. It's not clear how this school can resume operating the way it used to if it doesn't get this money from FEMA. Our reporting shows that Trump's policy decisions are a big part of what's holding that money up. After Hurricane Helene, Donald Trump, he said FEMA wasn't doing a good job.
Kamala spent all her FEMA money, billions of dollars, on housing for illegal migrants, many of whom should not be in our country.
But that's not accurate. FEMA was directed by Congress to administer the Shelter and Services Program for migrants, but that program isn't funded by FEMA. It comes out of Customs and Border Protection's budget. So the argument that FEMA was unable to help disaster survivors in North Carolina because it was spending money helping migrants somewhere else just is factually wrong. And then that happened again in early February with Elon Musk's tweet about this money for hotels. After Elon Musk's tweet, Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, told FEMA to stop spending money on jurisdictions that in her view were helping undocumented migrants, and FEMA has struggled to meet those terms. It's basically a national freeze on FEMA's grant money. People in North Carolina, including Asheville, are still waiting for a lot of this money from FEMA, money that they thought would have been there already and turns out to have been caught up in this freeze. After we contacted FEMA, Kristi Noem lifted this pause. It really shows how if you apply more of a political lens to the work that FEMA does, the result is communities can suffer.